So we're going to be talking today about vibration. You'll get so you like it. We'll be talking about momentum of vibration. We're going to talk about law of attraction because everything is about those things. And when you begin to deliberately view life through this vibrational lens, which means feel life through this emotional lens, what's going to be happening is, first of all, you're going to be feeling way, 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 way better, because you'll learn to tune yourself to the higher frequencies that do feel good. And next, all kinds of things that have seemed like they were sort of stalled out will begin to flow easily, effortlessly into your experience, because you will have discontinued the kind of momentum that prevents what you want from coming. So momentum is an easy thing to understand when you think of your physical physics. But we want you to begin contemplating it in terms of vibration, in terms of law of attraction, because law of attraction is the mechanism of momentum. When you give your attention to a thought, that thought vibrates and momentum begins, and more thoughts like it will join it. And if you get enough momentum going, then it begins manifesting in ways that is obvious to others who are observing, and maybe even more obvious to you. So, as we've been talking to you through the years about deliberate creation, and we're wanting you to understand that you are the creator of your own experience, we want you to understand that the reason that you are the creator of your own experience is because you are the offerer of the vibration, and therefore the creator or the allower of the momentum. Law of attraction is this very fair-based law that does not distinguish between whether you want that thing that you've got momentum going about or not. Law of attraction just says, you like this? Here's more. You don't like this? Here's more. You're giving your attention to it, so here's more. So deliberate creation really is about gaining deliberate control over what you are offering vibrationally. But before you can gain control over what you're offering vibrationally, you have to know how to measure it. You have to know what the momentum is. You have to understand that what you are feeling is more of what you're getting. Jerry used to say, and Esther loved it when he said it because it was a different way of saying something that she'd heard a long time. He used to say, when you plant a seed of corn, you don't get a tulip. And Esther thought about that. She concurred. When you plant a seed of anything, the plant that comes is a vibrational match to the seed that you've planted. So we want to submit to you that when you wake up in the morning and you recall something unwanted from yesterday, you have planted a seed of something unwanted that has the potential, the very real potential of manifesting in this day. We've been talking to you for quite a while about being the creator of your own experience, and we explained to you that you were source energy before you came into these physical bodies. And even though you are in this physical body now, the larger part of you, that larger source energy part of you, remains non-physically focused and is in a very high-flying, good-feeling vibrational place. And you have a vibrational relationship with that very high-flying, good-feeling aspect of you. In fact, every emotion that you feel is your indicator of whether you're in sync with that flawless, meaning resistant-free aspect of yourself, or whether you've picked up enough along your physical trail, and this is the most important thing you will hear from us today, or maybe ever, and activated in this day and are using it as a point of resistance against who you really are. We want you to understand that your momentum is something that you start every morning, and it doesn't need to go past sleeping that night. But it often does, because you're so good at remembering what happened yesterday. You're so good at blogging about it, writing it down, remembering it, conversing about it, repeating it. You're so good at keeping the unwanted and wanted things active that you get sort of all of those things. And so Esther recognizes that she has the potential of flying high, getting into that really good feeling place and maintaining it, and that if she's deliberately doing it every morning, she has a better chance of doing it the next morning and the next morning and the next morning and the next morning. We've been talking to you for a while about all kinds of processes that you can use to clarify your vibration, processes that help you to release resistance. But now that we are talking about the momentum of your reality, the momentum that is caused by law of attraction, we really want to say to you that if we were standing in your physical shoes, we would go to bed the night before intending to have a good day tomorrow, planting that seed of happy. And then when we awaken, we would focus as quickly as we can on anything that we could find that makes us feel in the direction of happy. And then we would see what that day brings, not struggling or trying too hard to clamber back up the emotional scale. We've been offering you a story. In fact, it may be our favorite story that we sort of kind of get from you. Because sometimes it is as if you say to us, Abraham, I have fallen out of an airplane and I have no parachute. What do you suggest that I now do? And our favorite answer to you is, hang on, it will be over in a little bit. And we really mean that. And it is what we want to say to you in many ways about the negative emotion that you're feeling. Rather than clamoring really hard to try to fix it, which for you usually means justify it, rather than clamoring so hard to just it or fix it in the middle of negative momentum, just let that negative momentum play itself out. It will. And we want to say to you emphatically that one day's focus is enough momentum for you to allow anything that you want to flow into your experience.